Hi, for the second time again, you guys. Popping real quick in here just to do another intro in case you missed the other one. There are two videos that went up today, this one and one before this one, so if you haven't watched it, I would go back and watch it because I talk about something very important in that video. And yeah, so this is another one that's several weeks late, you guys, because this was just a couple of days after Christmas. And I'm finally getting it up and out. And so, yeah, just this one, the camera angle is correct, so we don't have to worry about that. And yeah, this is just, like I said, a couple of days after Christmas. I just wanted to do a real quick unboxing of something else that I was lucky enough to get for Christmas from my hubby. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Jesus, I barely pressed start. Hi guys. So welcome to today's vlog. Today for us is December 27th. I'm not sure exactly when this video will get posted, but hopefully sooner rather than later. So yes, today for us is December 27th, 2020. And it's a few days after Christmas. Now, before I reveal what I will be unboxing today, let me do a little backstory. So several years, like before this one was even born.
And I was born on 2009.
So I was still in high school and I had a GameCube console, a Nintendo GameCube console, and my husband had an Xbox. And we kind of we went back and forth between playing which console we wanted. But then Xbox all of a sudden was coming out with their brand new console, so the very second console that was ever made from the original Xbox. I forgot what that console was called because it's been so long. That he wanted one, and there was one available at the time. There was one available at a pawn shop. But we were both still in high school, both teenagers. He barely had a job, I didn't have one at all, and so he really wanted this new console, new upgraded console from his original Xbox. And so it was like, okay, there was one at this pawn shop, but in order for him to get it and have enough money for it, he needed a little extra. And I went ahead because I can't remember if it was around his birthday or if it was around Christmas, but it was one of the two. I went ahead and I agreed to pawn my GameCube to earn the money that he needed in order for him to get the new console of Xbox for himself. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. And so I gave up my GameCube, and ever since then I kind of jokingly joked about the fact that he owes me a console because I gave up mine for him to get his. And year after year we played around with the idea of me getting the Wii. I actually coincidentally never really liked the idea of the Wii. I don't know why. I just didn't. So I never made a big deal about getting it. I was like, I don't want it. So long story short, fast forward to 2020, and well, actually 2018. I want to say 2 years now. I've been asking him to get this particular console over and over and over. And at first, it was supposed to be something that was going to be for our oldest daughter, who has left me. She's gone. It was going to be something that was going to be for her, but she kept getting into trouble and didn't really earn the right to be able to have this particular console, so he kept saying no. So finally this year I convinced him. I told him, okay, not for her, then what about for me? I want one. You technically owe me a console, so it's like, I want it. Like, get it for me, and I'll occasionally let her play on it. And so that's what happened. So we finally, I finally have the
Nintendo Switch!
So I know this is not something that is new. This has been out for several years now, but it's new to me. It's new for us, so I thought I would do a little unboxing. But we barely got it today, and GameStop, this particular GameStop that we went to, still had their Black Friday deal going on, which was you buy one of these, you got a special surprise free gift or whatever. So that particular free gift that we were surprised that we weren't going to get because they still had supplies for it. And because they still had the supplies for it, the Black Friday deal still was in what's the word I'm looking for? In effect. And so we got these for free. These are completely awesome. They're totally glass. I don't want to take them out of the box. Or I'll probably take one out of the box, but yeah.
When
Mario 4.
when we show this to Anakin, he watches a lot of Mario stuff, and he thought it was for him.
He was like, that's mine, that's mine. Uh-oh, I lost my knife.
Scissors.
I know, but my knife was in my lap, and I don't want it just laying around. Give me a minute while I try and find my sharp knife that should not be left around. Okay.
Found
Found
it.
it. It was in my lap like I thought it was. Alright. I'll take one out just so we can see it up close and up detail. Or I might do all four I mean. Just to show them a little bit better close
You
detail.
know what? We can put the knife right there.
And you can hear the clinking of the glasses.
That's how you know it's real glass.
Okay, so first up we have Princess Peach.
Oh, it has a red thingy at the bottom.
So very, definitely glass. We're keeping them in this box until we get our own place and I can have a proper space to display them at. Then we have Yoshi.
I never knew who that was.
His name is Yoshi. Alright, then we have Mario.
Mario.
That's how he says his name. It's Mario.
Anakin knows how to say it. He'll be like, and Mario!
And then we have his brother Luigi. So I thought those were really, really cool. They were definitely a cool surprise to be getting for free, you guys. Free of charge. I don't know what the actual retail price for these are, but I'm assuming at least 20 bucks or more, at least. This is something I probably see that would be like $25.
Because I mean, like, it's glass and it has technically the main characters on
So
it.
yeah, they came in this nice handy dandy box that what they will be staying in until I have a proper place to put them.
Or else they would just break.
So,
Now, to
moving on
unbox.
to the unboxing. Now, I am going to ask that my daughter hold the camera again. She will hold it right this time.
Yeah, I will. I would try not to shout.
So you guys can see the box, what's in the box as I unopen it. If you guys do not own one of these yourselves, I mean, like I said, I know this is not new. This has relatively been out for several years now, but it's new for me, and it was just something that even my husband was like, well, why don't you do an unboxing for us? So
I said it.
she said it first.
She said no. And then my dad said it, and he's like,
I guess. The only reason why I said no is because, like I said, I know this has been out for several years now, so I just feel weird doing an unboxing on a product that has already been out for years that probably lots of people already have. But my husband did point out that there are people out there who don't have it yet, who like to do research, who like to watch videos about what exactly it is that they are buying for the price that this costs. So, normal retail price is $2.99, but we, in order to get the special deal and stuff, we did have to get the warranty plan, which added on a few extra dollars, more like 100 and something. We ended up paying, I think it was 100. You know what? I have the receipt. Let me look at the receipt. So the normal retail price for the console is $299.99, but because we had to get the warranty in order to get the deal, it is a 1 year. Yeah, it's a 1 year warranty that added another $30 to it. So we ended up paying in all $300 and $319, yeah. $319 and some odd cents for this console. But that includes a 1-year warranty. That way, if anything happens within that year, we can get it replaced absolutely free of charge. Which we take pretty good care of our stuff, so I don't see that happening. So if you want to go ahead and grab the camera.
Okay.
Recording?
Yeah.
She's still getting the hang of using my phone, you guys. And yes, I still use my phone to record videos because I don't have the money to be able to do a professional vlogging camera.
Do I keep it at your face or the box?
So for this one, we're going to go ahead and do the box. So
Yay.
focus on the box. So here's
The
the
box.
Nintendo Switch. Let me see if there's any tape I need to cut, which doesn't seem like there is. So let me close this.
Your nail! You found.
Okay, so right off the bat, we see our 2 joysticks, or what do they call them? I know they call them something else. They're not just joysticks. They're called something else. I've heard them referred to as Joy-Cons, I think is what they call them.
Well, the first time I played on it was because there was one
So
year that I could.
let's do the Joy-Cons first. So we get the red
Whoops.
Joy-Con, which I'm surprised is so bright, which makes sense because these are supposed to be neon red and neon blue.
On the camera it looks orange, but it's red.
So we have our first little Joy-Con stick. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna treat this like a review type unboxing, okay? I've never done one of these review type unboxings, so bear with me if I seem kind of noobish at this, okay? So definitely the feel of it is nice. It is plastic, all plastic, you guys. There is somewhat of a rubber texture around the edge of this. It feels pretty good, nice and smooth. Buttons feel nice and sturdy. I don't know what all these buttons are for. Well,
It's
besides
sort
the
of like-
bumper and trigger and all that.
It's sort of like a controller. Yeah.
I'm guessing this is probably going to be your on and off button, just because I see these these dots here. Kind of hard to see on camera, probably. But I'm
Not
pretty
that
sure
much.
that's probably going to be our on and off button. Of course, this is new. Oh, yep, it's got power. So yes, I was right. That's the on and off button. I'm probably going to keep it off though because there's probably some type of programming I have to do. So yeah, there is our neon red joystick. Now I will say this, I have seen online a thing for an orange and purple stick, and if you guys have not watched my wedding videos, you know that my favorite colors are orange and purple. So I probably will be switching these Joy-Con controllers out for the purple and orange set, but I also like the idea of having gray. They have a gray set out there too, so I'll probably, in order for my whole family to have for us to play together, I'll probably end up buying both kinds in order for us to have plenty of Joy-Con sticks for us to play games all together. But for now, we're just gonna leave just the 2, and yeah, so there's our red one. Let's do our blue. So this is supposed to be neon blue. I always pictured neon blue a little bit brighter, but same. We've got
Here
this.
it looks like aqua, but on camera it looks actually
So-
like a.
For those who don't have a Switch, these they can act as individual joysticks themselves, or they actually get put together and they act as they would if you had one giant controller. So you've got your normal A, Y, your X, Y, A, and B buttons, and then you have your arrow buttons. So yeah, they're pretty much standard. You've got there is these indicators here for plus and negative. I'm pretty sure that is to help you figure out which side goes where. And your home button, don't know what that button is for just yet. Of course, it has its power button, and everything else, just like the neon red, you have with the neon blue. You've got your bumpers, your triggers, your stick part, But yeah, I do imagine neon blue being a lot brighter than this though. But hey. Alright, next up is, this is pretty much the screen. If I can get it out. It's nice and sturdy in there, you guys. So this is our screen. So from what I understand, you can either stick this into the console part and connect it to your TV and have it as a console type thing, or you can add the Joy-Con sticks to this and it becomes a handheld, in a sense, Game Boy system where you can handhold
so
it.
shiny.
Or you can also have it propped up as a screen itself and play multiplayer games off of it.
Hello, you can see my reflection off of it.
Tiny screen. So I'm gonna flip it over. This right here, I believe, is the
Prop thingy?
prop stick thingy.
If you can get it out.
I don't know how you're supposed to be able to open it, and I don't want to break it. I don't know if there's a button, or if you slide it, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out when I read the instructions. I don't want to break it. So you have your sliding mechanisms. So I'm going to say, just from experience, the A, X, Y is always on this side. Although I don't know if it's supposed to be held this way or this way. It's supposed to be like this. So you would slide this onto here like that. And slide this one onto here. And voila, you have a handheld game system.
Sort of one player. Yeah, it is. If you held, I'm pretty sure if you hold it like that.
You have your power button, your volume buttons.
Oh, wait.
And this is where your game cartridges would go. Right in there. So
It has a little thingy right here. Left, right.
Yep, left and right. So that's how that works. Don't know if there's a certain way you're supposed to yeah. So it snaps into place, and then right here on both sides are these black little buttons. That is so you can release the Joy-Cons from the handheld system. So you would press that button and they would slide right off. Just like that. So we're gonna
Press
move
it
those
or
off to the
hold it?
side. Press it.
Oh.
Please tell me this has a protective film over it. If not, I guess not. Okay. Alright.
Usually they do.
So, I'm going to put that off to the side for now until I can figure out how to open up this little thing, and then we'll show you that. Let's see what else is in the box. So you lift up this little insert, which seems pretty empty now that I've taken everything out of it. And then we have all of our cords and stuff like that. So
Instruction manual.
So then this is for if you want to have it plugged. So this is for your Joy-Con sticks. So like I said, they can be individual little gamer thingies themselves, like this, where you hold them like this. Or if you're playing by yourself and you've plugged this into the main thing, you could slide these into here like this. And all of a sudden you have your controller, like a main single controller. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to leave that like that for now. Here we have, okay, so these are if you're going to play with the sticks by themselves. You have these.
Oh, I know what those are for. You wrap this around your hand, like your wrist and stuff, and then you.
So I thought I was going to leave it in here, but apparently I'm going to take it out. So same process. Press the button, pull it out, and then
That's also for like.
You have these. You would slide these on. Oh, this
Wrong
would
way.
be for the left one, probably. Because it doesn't want to go in. Oh, no, there it goes. Okay.
Oh, well, I thought it was the wrong way.
So this is what you would need in order to play with them singly, like this.
Because then you would wrap that around your hand.
You do this. You would make...
Oh, sorry.
What are you pointing at?
The box.
You would have this. Tighten it. So that way there's no chance of you accidentally like making it go flying if you're playing a very vigorous game. I do know that some, I think I do have this on the wrong controller. Because for some reason I want to hold it like this, and this string is just getting in my way. So I'm pretty sure I probably have it on the wrong controller. But anyway, so
Like, that's also, like, for some certain games, I think. Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm wrong, then.
yeah, I can't get it out. Uh-oh.
You broke it!
Oh, I've locked it into place, that's why. Okay, so
You didn't break it.
so that is the difference between whether you're plugging this into the controller one or the screen part. The difference with these is when you put them in.
Whoa.
When you put them in, there's this little gray button right here. You can see how it says lock. So you essentially can lock this into place to where there's no way, even with you pressing the button, it'll come loose. So what you do in order to take it off is you have to unlock it. So here's what it looks like locked, and then when you unlock it, it pops up. I don't know if you can see that on camera.
Yeah,
it's
you
very
can.
slight. So that's unlocked. With it unlocked, then you would press the button and be able to pull this off. Do that like that. Then you have your standard power cord that goes to your thing. That's pretty big. So here we have our power brick. Then this plugs into your thing, and then this is your HDMI cord. So you have your power cord, your HDMI cord, and then
What's that?
This is the part that makes it a console. So you have.
Oh, that's the thing where you shoot.
So when you're wanting to go from handheld tiny screen to your big TV screen, that is what drew me to this particular thing in the first place. I loved the idea of this. It just totally...
Sorry,
I'm trying to make sure I put this in the right way and I don't break anything. So you have this plugged into your TV, and then this, when you're ready to do something on the TV, slides it right in there and it connects, and that is how it'll read. And then next thing you know, you have your Nintendo Switch as a console for the TV, and you can play your games on the TV. And then whenever you're wanting to switch from playing on the console on the TV, you just pull this right back out, and all of a sudden you continue playing your game on the small screen, which is what drew me to wanting this particular console. Now, I was trying to get a special edition one, but after years of waiting, it just was not happening, so I didn't want to wait anymore. So you have several different things. You have some USBs on this side right here. There's two of them, so I'm pretty sure if you can like plug things into there. There's this hand, I'm pretty sure this is to help hold extra cordage. Like if you have extra long cord, you can wrap it up in here and still have it coming out. But you have your HDMI output, that's where your HDMI goes. Then you have your there's another USB, and then you have your AC adapter cord. Everything goes in here, and then you can close this up nice and hidden, makes it look sleek and neat. You have this indicator, I'm guessing is the indicator light to let you know if it is working on the TV or not. And right in there, I don't know if you can see that, is the connector to this.
I think you can. I'm not sure.
Notch right here. There's this little notch right here, and then if you look in here, like I said, I don't know if you can see that. If you look right in there,
In the middle with the middle thingy?
let's see, right there.
Yeah.
You can see there's that little button right, not really a button, but there's that thing. That notch lets you know that this slides in to where those two meet. There's not really a clicking noise that happens or anything like that. It literally, there is when you take it up. So when I put it down, I didn't hear anything.
Listen.
It just went into place, but when I pull it up, there's a slight click noise. So you can kind of hear it. So there's that. So now that I've had that, I'll get my HDMI and my power cord out. We're going to get this out.
Everything.
So in this particular set, you get your 2 Joy-Cons, the little Joy-Con controller connector thingy, whatever you want to call this. You get that. You get your console set up. You get your 2 Joy-Con individual stick holder thingies, whatever they call them. Sorry, you guys. I told you, very unprofessional. I don't know what they call these things. This is my first time getting one of these. Then, of course, you have the Switch itself. You get that in the box. Whoa. No. Okay, that's too heavy for it to be in there right now. And then, of course, you have your standard power cable and your HDMI to connect it through HDMI. And you get your standard little user manual booklet thing.
That's a lot of words.
And that is about it, you guys. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. Looks like the setup is going to be pretty easy, which is probably why they don't give you a huge booklet on directions and stuff. Now with this today, yes, I'm taking everything out of its plastic bag because I'm going to set this up here in a little bit.
We're gonna test it out.
With getting the box, we also got 2 games. Now the games that I chose, I am old-fashioned at heart, so of course, can't go wrong with Mario Kart.
Like, everyone loves it.
So I got this so my girls could play a game and stuff like that. And then for me personally, for my personal enjoyment,
Could I, every once in a while?
Maybe. For my personal enjoyment.
Because I heard of it and it sounds really fun.
I did get a
Zelda
game. Now, I have been a past Zelda fan. I'm not like a huge fan, so I don't know everything about Zelda or anything like that. I just know that when I had the 64, one of the first games I played on the Nintendo 64 was Zelda. Then when I had my little handheld, not Game Boy, but close to whatever it was called, that for some reason is leaving my brain, I had a Zelda game on that handheld console as well. And so I was like, I know I enjoyed all my past Zelda games. I know I'll enjoy this one. So
wait, okay. Look how big that is. Well, not really big.
And that's the thing. These boxes, again, if you do not own a Switch, you know what you don't know the details. So if you own a Switch, you know what I'm talking about. You got this big box. Now it's not like huge by any means.
Like ones that have a disc in it.
Are way bigger, but still, you get this big long box for this tiny little game cartridge.
I mean, hey, it looks pretty. I like the design in it,
which
it's
I did
nice.
find hilarious. So that is
like
pretty.
This. Oh, I can't open it.
So again, here you have Mario Kart, nice long box, and then you go to open it, and then you end up with these tiny little cartridges. But yes, that is what those games look like. So yeah, there's my unboxing of my little Nintendo Switch I finally get. Yay! So let me get this set up and I'll do a quick little I guess showing y'all what it looks like on this screen and then the difference between going from screen to the little handheld. Hey guys, so I have that plugged in right there. Excuse the mess, this is kind of my son's toy corner, I guess you could say, but that's where it will be sitting for now.
Wow, sorry.
So I turned it on. I have my TV set to have that connected, but as soon as I turned this on, it immediately told me to plug in the Joy-Cons, so that's what I did. So now I'm going to go through all my settings.
Yeah. I'll put the prison. Let's start if the screen is loading.
Alright, so we are
It's like a room below 50 Fahrenheit.
I don't even know.
Find evidence. Alright, I got that.
Texas?
I know we're Texas, but
Dallas?
How many is it? It's like the, okay,
It is currently, what time is it right now? It is
17.
Oh, and then the wheel scrolls. Okay, cool.
Oh man, I don't even know, you guys. We're definitely not Los Angeles. Phoenix.
We don't need to do right? We just need the EMF, which is what I have in my hand. Who has a...
Alright, hold on, you guys. I gotta figure... Alright, I figured it was Denver. Okay, so once I did that, it brought us up to this to connect to TV. So it wants me to release the Joy-Cons.
Release the Joy-Cons!
Yeah, there's the whole shift.
Right.
Lego shift. You don't.
Okay, so now it wants me to do the rear stand. Okay, so I guess
I got it.
So that I was trying to do it from up here, but it's actually from down here. So it's a good thing I waited. So once you do that, click it out and open.
Who has the third
And then it wants me to hold the Joy-Cons. So I'm gonna place this right here.
Can I hold the blue one? Hold on, Rosie.
Never mind, Rosie. Mommy's doing. I'm trying to do setup. Okay. So I have my Joy-Cons. Now I'm gonna hit next.
I got it.
Okay, Nintendo Switch. Next. I did that already. Next.
Dude, I can't see shit.
Okay, I've already done that. So now I snap that back into place. Alright, and now I connect it to...
Yeah.
Will it go here?
Alright, now I gotta figure out how to get it up on here. So how... Oh, there we go. Game console. There we go.
Yay!
I have it. Okay. Create new user. Let's see.
Left click.
More options?
okay,
Go to
okay.
more
This one
options.
for now.
No.
Wait, go to more options. I want to see the rest.
Do the rest later.
Okay.
When you left click the door and then move
So
the mouse
this
left and
is
right.
for me, so I'm going to put
Yeah,
it...
clicking on that, and then move the mouse. There. I don't know. There's another door here. Oh, this is the restroom. So they just go deep when it's cold or something? Oh, like this thing will move? Oh, I can't see then.
Cool.
No,
Nikki?
I just see the green light.
Aww.
Wow, what? Is this
I
weird?
have a Nintendo account. I know I do,
Shut
but
it.
I don't remember it. We're gonna try anyways. So we're gonna go ahead. I'm
Pause
gonna
it.
stop so I can finish setting this all up, you guys. And then once I have it set up, I'll do like a quick review of like everything that goes into it.
Dude, I got the lights off, man.
Because apparently I have to do a system update, and then I have to remember my password for my Nintendo account. So it's gonna take me a while. So we'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I've gone through. I did change one thing. I noticed with my eyes, you guys, I like
size small.
so this is what it was on, which was
Oh.
white, which is like really bright to my eyes, you guys.
And to me, like, that's really bright, actually.
So I changed it to basic black, which I like a lot better. It's less harsh on the eyes. It's not as bright. But there's definitely for parents, if I have any parents wanting to watch this, they do have parental control to where you can control how long that kids are allowed to play on those certain console and stuff like that. I will be setting up separate accounts for my kids to play on here, and I will be doing parental controls, but I'm not doing it on this account because this is my account, so I don't need parental controls. But once I do go to set up, you can add users right here. You go to users, and then you go over and you would add a user. And then on that particular user, you can then go to parental controls, and I believe you can do things like, so you do have to have, which I do have on my phone already because of another thing. So, well, you can do parental controls, and you can basically, your parental controls can be controlled by your phone. I'm not going to go into that setup. It's a long process, and this video is going to be long as it is. So just so for any parents that I have watching this who are curious, there are parental controls for you to be able to control how long that they play and stuff like that. So there is that. Do you want to go get one of the go get Mario Kart?
Okay.
Should I buy it?
So I did put the Joy-Cons onto
Did you buy it?
the little controller. It was just easier for me
Here,
to
I'll buy
handle
it, I'll
that
buy
way. And
What is the country? Hold on. 7, 60, 60. No,
Whoa. So I'm guessing you and Rosie are gonna race. Yeah.
like this.
I see. You get a girl? Okay.
Rosie.
60.
And Emma.
Oh no, I went to London. Yeah.
So far, Rosie's taking the lead with second place.
60,
No, never mind. First place.
yeah, 60.
Was not expecting that.
Alright, I guess we gotta go. Alright.
Oh, how do you release the thingy?
Press X.
Oh, there it was.
Was I right?
This one, right?
No, it was this bumper.
Oh.
Oh, this is the one you did.
No, Mama's in the lead.
Oh my gosh.
60. 60
What the?
here. We're good.
Sorry, I'm trying to figure out all these controls, you guys.
This one?
Mama's flying.
Alright, 45, 45, 45.
Mom, you're in first place. And Rosie's in fifth.
Dude, I hit 45 somewhere.
Rosie, release the thingy.
This is underneath the house, you
You
know?
press this one to release it.
Press it.
Yeah, we're here.
And then press it again. Rosie, run!
We gotta go
Or
down,
drive.
to the left side, to the
I don't know.
Down here is a small little section that we're running. Alright, I'm gonna turn on my thermometer. Hold on. 9, 8, 60, 60. Something like that. I think it was up there where I reached 45, remember?
Mom, taking the lead with first place. And Rosie falling behind with seventh.
Oh, fair enough. Well, no, 50, 50.
Come on, Rosie, you can do it.
Yeah. And I hit 45 in that other, remember, Sean? I'm sitting hold.
At least you're not dead last. Hey, Rosie, you're in fourth place. You're almost there.
No, that's Mama.
No, Mama's in first place, Rosie. You are on fourth. Never mind, you're on fifth. Rosie, release the thingy so the other person could trip. Or not. I don't know.
Okay, so there's a little sneak peek of the gameplay. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I did it justice, especially if I was kind of hoping that it was more of like an informational video for parents in case you're curious about what exactly comes in a Nintendo Switch box and exactly how the gameplay looks and somewhat of the setup. I tried to record as much of the setup as I could. But yeah, so If you like the video, please leave it a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. And as always, if you're not able to, because I do have kids in my videos, so I know comments get turned off, you can always follow me on Facebook or Instagram and leave comments or questions over there. With that being said, I'm going to hand it over to her so she can do the rest of the outro.
So, if you're new to the channel and you want to see more content like this, more daily life stuff, I think, subscribe, hit the bell notifications to get notified every single time I post a new video.
Until next time, you guys.
Bye.
Bye.